Go.
Yeah, I'll skip it to him. Yeah, so the other werewolf mindlessly launches an attack on Salesnap, stepping forwards, targeting him, and attempting to. I can't remember what these guys do now.
Nothing.
Yeah, they just sit around doing absolutely nothing.
Cough up a few hairballs at him.
Yeah. They make 2 attacks, one with their claws and one with their bite. So he just slashes at him with his claws. Fuck me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Just check something. Pack tactics. No.
Thank God. I didn't even think of that.
Makes an attack with his claws, which Salesnap dodges with ease, and then attempts to bite down, draw blood.
Yes.
He misses as well. Salesnap clearly on form tonight, confidently.
It's all the good stuff.
Yeah, he is firing now. He's fully firing. You can see in his eyes the confidence.
It's all about the come down.
I could just imagine like this red, like just ooze just dripping from your beak, like your nostrils.
And
his
like
eyes
you're blowing. Just glowing, pure, like wide.
Can you gurn with a beak?
I don't know, possibly.
That's how I'm imagining doing, like chewing his own beak off. It's like grinding.
Beak's just doing this, like bottom and top, just like left and right. You can hear it clacking as it clacks past each other. Okay, the bodyguard of Rizal, hearing his slashes in the dark, just shouts, "Boss! Boss! What's going on?" He puts out his sword directly in front of him and just slowly creeps forwards, feeling in the dark for anything. He reaches the other side of the room, feeling nothing. He turns back and shouts, "Boss! What's going on?" And this ends his turn. This other wolf looks to his master, the old hag, and steps forward once, hunkers down, launches himself up on top of the altar, and with a almost spinning cartwheel, flips and then lands down next to Salesnap with both claws spinning in the air, just trying to slice him as he whirlwinds the cartwheel. Sends his claws out to slash.
Yes!
Oh, Salesnap fully fired up. Doesn't even take any damage. The werewolf the beast lands on his feet, draws back his top lip, and just smashes out a massive bite.
Oh! I thought I was going to land on 13. And then plus.
Aros, seeing this all unfold, makes his move.
Okay, so Aros just steps up. He stands up. He pushes the pew over in front of him, and then slams the rod of alertness into the floor. A great light emanates from it, and he goes back for the Great Galloper. Salesnap now gets +1 AC.
Nice.
And then with his bonus action, he's going to cast Shield of Faith upon Salesnap. He just raises his mace and he just says, "The Great Galloper has you!" That's another 2 AC.
So what's your AC now?
21.
Oh, I love it.
And then...
So go on.
No, you go. Quickly, I've got to check something.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Eros had a thing where if he casts a spell on someone, they get to make a free attack.
It's not that one, though. Don't worry.
Oh, is that?
That's coming.
Oh, is that coming? All right, mate. Wait for that.
I'm holding that in reserve, mate. I don't want that to happen yet. It's better when there's loads of us in the room. There's only just me and you.
I thought that was just every time you casted a spell on someone. My mistake.
No. Right.
Have you adjusted your AC? Because it's showing as 19 on here.
I haven't adjusted it, no. I'll do it. Hang on. It's not letting me.
I've set it to equipped armor.
There we go. 21.
It's showing as 20. 16 plus 2 plus 2.
It's 16 plus 2 for the shield, 2 for Shield of Faith, and 1 for the alertness.
So the 1 hasn't added on there. It doesn't understand the 1.
Oh, actually, maybe...
It just doesn't understand the 1 because it doesn't...
No, you are right, Everard.
I thought it was just every time you casted a spell, which is one of your traits.
I've got my voice of authority.
That's it.
Which is just if you cast a spell with a spell slot of 1st level or higher and target an ally with the spell, that ally can use their reaction immediately. So yes, you are right. So you can use an attack.
And with Thunderous Smite, it just says it lasts for a minute, and it's it says the first time you hit with this weapon. Is that first time you hit an enemy, or is that just the first time you hit? You know.
This is the first time you hit, I guess.
Yeah, so it's one and done. Okay. In that case, then I'll take my reaction.
There's got to be a weapon attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
In that case, then I'll just swing at that bloke. Hits.
Oh, nice.
Oh, get in. 6.
Is that your go?
My go's done, yeah. I just haven't got an end turn thing.
Oh, so that was it. So it was your go, wasn't it? That was because
yeah. Yeah.
Why are you all the way there? That one. That's the one, yeah. Okay. It's this one. Catch up. Oh, I thought it was the one that's prone. Oh, it's still jumping its way through.
Oh, and then I just shout as well. I go, Offerton, get in here!
You can see Offerton's head peering round the corner. His bodyguards are nowhere to be seen.
They'd all get +1 AC as well. They've seen this rod's just emanating like a welcoming glow. So
yeah, they still don't seem keen.
Alright.
So the werewolf that's on the floor stands himself up, shakes himself off, like puffs himself out, steps over the fallen pew and attempts to claw his way through Sousnap's now ridiculously large armour. Oh, which hits.
What?
By 1.
Classic kick rolls.
It wasn't a critical, was it?
No, thankfully.
Why does that say Constitution save?
Because
Oh, because of your.
whatchamacallit? Yeah.
Sorry, your concentration.
Not that it really matters because I've hit with it already, so it's kind of redundant.
Yeah, surely that just goes away anyway. Oh,
Yeah, it's gone now anyway, isn't it? So do it anyway, just to clear it off.
there you go, got it.
Oh, well, there you go, done.
What the fuck is that noise?
It's my dogs.
Was that coming through my headphones? It sounded like there was something under my desk.
She's like going.
No, it wasn't that. I don't know. It was fucking.
They're being bellends. So
Oh no, actually, sorry. It makes its bite attack feel enraged and powerful, intends to chomp down on him, which obviously fails. Now it's Rizal's turn. Rizal shouts back to his bodyguard. He's being a pussy. He won't fight me like a man. Slashing in the dark. Ooh. Ah. Dead. Again, he also just puts his blade out and just starts stepping forwards cautiously, sidestepping with his.
as he first moved, because he was hit by my booming blade, he's going to take 1d8 lightning damage plus 2 because of my Hexblade's curse.
Okay.
Nice.
So can you like?
How is a 1d8 rolling 0? It's just not possible. Try again. I'm just going to roll a d8 manually.
Yeah, just do the manual one. Bottom.
1d8 plus 2.
That's clearly Cook's cheat codes are coming through. He forgot to turn them off.
I don't know how
4
to turn
damage.
Them off, okay. He feels the searing pain of the blade. Ah, trickery! I'm a man of steel and blade, muscle and sinew, and you are playing tricks with me. And he steps forwards again, slowly and cautiously, feeling nothing in front of him. His movement. He continues stepping forwards.
Okay.
Eventually finding. Oh no, that's his full movement. Finding nothing, he stops. He says, I will get you. Gog's turn.
Okay. Monk's going to move here. Then he's going to cast Shatter.
Oh, hello.
You get +1 AC. Now, Gonk.
Shatter.
How do I?
Yeah.
I'm going to plot. I'm going to do Shatter there. She'll get them 3.
Hello. What's all this?
Oh
my god.
So they've got to do constitutions, or they take 13.
Career rolls an 8.
Who does? Is that the old bird?
The old bird. He rolls an 18.
Oh, man.
He rolls a 15.
So they half.
They get what?
They take half damage. The ones that pass.
Yeah.
And the old bird takes full, 13?
So the old crone is completely shattered by shatter. Her frail body rattles and all the bones in her system just fall to pieces, breaking in a million places. Her body slumps through the floor. She screams out a hellish scream as she falls. No! And dies. The
What?
beasts, bewildered, look around, seeing their master fall. They appear to become highly enraged at the loss of their owner. You can see the sadness, but also the anger in them fire up.
As she falls to the floor, Snap uses his perfect mimicry, and her voice just parrots back at her dead body. Right? Birds don't do well in cages.
Oh, that's the end of me. That'll do for me.
Snap.
I don't know why that thing's not still there.
You don't need it anymore, do you? Is it just a one-hit thing?
Yeah, it's just a one-hit job. Yeah, cool.
Let's just swing at the one in front of us. Oh, miss. And that's the end of my go. You only get one attack.
Oh. This werewolf. Beast, sorry. I keep calling them werewolves. Because that's what they're written as. This beast steps in and bows its head to the fallen body of Berea and sniffs her lifeless corpse, nudging her slightly to see if he can get her to move. And ends his turn there, just trying to get some life back out of her, seemingly in disbelief that she's dead on the floor. Slack Panther. I thought I was like, which werewolf is that? Oh, it's Slack Panther.
Am I trapped?
You could move into the room. You can get around that fireplace to your left.
I can move like diagonally down.
Yeah, you can move through that square on your left.
Alright. I'll just whisper into his ear. Oh, look what you've created. And I'll take out Mr. Floppy and slash him down his spine. Oh. $16 damage.
Didn't target. It feels the blade burning down his spine, and you can feel his body arch. His huge, great big hunking figure, the muscles just rippling across his back and his shoulders. He shouts out, "Create you! I would never create such devilish creatures. Andreas should pay for this."
Says him with those tattoos at the back of the church. And I'll just move to here. Past 10. This guy's literally in the butcher shop right now.
He's getting brutalised.
You can't see his health. I'm turning him into salami.
This werewolf again, this beast, seems to lose all focus on Snap and sorrow, bitterness, and anger. It bends over, putting its head to the floor and mourning the loss of its master. The bodyguard, hearing his master next to him screaming aloud, panics and just swings his sword in that general direction. Let's check I haven't got anyone targeted here. Oh, with such a low, terrible roll, he accidentally swings and hits Rizal. Yeah, pushes the blow in hard, causing 9 damage to an already agonised, bleeding Rizal. I got him, boss! And Rizal screams, "Ah! You cut me, you fool!" This wolf now locked in combat, sees the body of her master on the floor but refuses to let up its assault on Salsnap. And it slashes out with its claws. But fails miserably. And in anger then just attempts to bite down. Failing miserably again. The old lady's dead. Which makes that Aros's turn.
Okay. Was this one still like in combat effectively?
He hasn't had his go yet. He's the
No.
next one.
Okay, so Aros, seeing 2 of the werewolves seem to be distracted by the death of Berea, he raises his mace and just says, he says, "Chew on this, kitty!" And casts, yeah, he cast it. Just a little cheeky guiding bolt. How do I cast it? There we go.
Oh, it's a hit.
Oh.
Oof. 10 radiant damage burns through the beast's fur.
Nice. And seeing the effect of that, he strides forward over this pew that he's knocked over and ends his go.
So it says that grants advantage to the next attacker until the end of next turn as well, to the werewolf beast.
Yeah.
And then this beast's turn. Feeling the searing pain from behind, it draws its head down and under its armpit and just looks up. Doesn't turn round. It kind of like looks down, under and around, and sees Eros stepping across the pit. Forgets completely about Salsnap and just lunges forwards.
Like an opportunity then as he goes away.
Yeah. And you get advantage on it as well.
There we go, right.
How would I manually change my AC? I can't even work out how to do that.
No, I was just trying to do it on everyone, so I couldn't figure it
Oh,
out.
here we go.
You can change it to equipped armor, which is what it should be, and it'll add everything together.
Yeah, but it doesn't include the +1, does it? That I've put down.
No, that's the one I couldn't get to add. I couldn't add the +1. So I'm just, keeping an eye on it, basically.
Hit him for 6. I don't think that's killed him.
No, it hasn't.
Oh.
So he manages to step forwards and
oh, you could do
swings
flat
claws at Aros. Yeah, but that takes away your armor buffs and everything. It doesn't work. Misses Aros. Attempts to not his claws. Bite. Attempts to bite him. in the throes of death, manages to bite down hard onto Aros's left forearm, breaking through his armor for 3 damage and potentially breaking his concentration. Oh no, it says actually just ignore that.
Okay. I will.
But you are concentrating now, aren't you? So that should have done a concentration check.
What am I concentrating on? I don't believe I am.
No, it says you are.
Is that not Shield of Faith on me?
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, up to 10 minutes. So yeah, you are right. So what is it? D20.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it
Okay, that's all right,
maintains
isn't it?
concentration, yeah. And then back to Rizal's go. Oh man, old Rizal hasn't even had a chance to do anything there. This hunk of a brute. He's not even done any of the things.
This is bringing me flashbacks to when we disabled that lightning boar that never got to attack.
Yeah.
When you say we disabled it, you mean Len disabled it?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Len just kept punching it to the ground.
Just kept poking in the eye of his staff. And just got, there you
Let's
go,
not
stunned.
forget, last time I pulled this trick, I ended up dead in a pool of gas.
What would he do? What would Rizal do? What would Rizal do?
I can imagine he's pretty pissed off right now.
You know, he's just realising that the door's behind him and that he's in great searing pain, steps backwards out of the darkness.
As he does that, he takes lightning damage. Where is it? It's 1d8 plus 2. D8 plus 2. Takes 8 damage.
Knocking him unconscious as he steps out into the darkness, feeling the blood searing down his body, thinking he's finally made it into daylight. He succumbs to the pain and the loss of blood and he falls unconscious.
I love the idea that we're all in this fight with the cats, the creatures, and Slack's just going to walk in covered in blood, just being like, what's going on here?
He's just like completely wrecked. Rizal.
All right, I'm going to
Gonk.
poison spray this mother chucker. Ah, fucking tit. Meh. Barely seems worth it. Send me go.
Doesn't even lose his focus on South now.
Was the old hag, did you say she was commanding them verbally? Or was it like a mental thing?
No, non-verbally. It wasn't mental. She was issuing like commands, just using what do you call them?
Hand gestures.
Gestures. Yeah.
Ask her try and mimic her voice to make the cats do something. But I assume that won't work.
Well, try.
You could try.
I assume talking, because mimics just it's not a spell, it's just a racial trait. That's not an action, is it? Just talking.
No.
No, so all right. In that case, he projects his voice to come from the corpse and just says, "Come cuddle me, kitties," in the old hag's voice.
The beasts, on hearing her voice, become frantic with the body and continue their nudges in an attempt to make the corpse move. They can become completely fixated on it. Even the others, they all turn to look at it. Those who weren't engaged, they all turn to look at the corpse hearing the voice.
I was hoping it would make a move so we could all get an opportunity attack.
They can't move.
Doesn't matter.
Turn. They will move on their
Have
turn.
some of that.
Okay. Where the fuck did Snap come from tonight?
He's all jacked up on Mountain Dew, isn't he? He can't help himself.
He's proper jacked up. He's just taking no hits and then smashing out criticals.
And that's the end of his go.
Right, so I forget I'm pressing it. Yeah, the beast just still hunkers down, completely now caring about nothing apart from the old hag's corpse. In fact, it becomes completely aggressive. It just seems to lose all focus on the fight. Slack Panther.
Trying to be creative and do something different.
No, just cut the other bloke up in the dark. It's fine.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like the warehouse scene from Blade. Just the lights flashing, bodies falling everywhere.
All my other spells are just utility, so. So again, I use my booming blade to take a strike on this guy. I better target him first. Button. There it is. Sorry. Forgot to do something. That guy's dead, right? The other guy? Or not?
Unconscious. I just unconscious him, but yeah, dead unconscious.
I need to check something.
I've got a calc for that. Did that take it off of him? It did, didn't it? Because he'd taken hits before.
I haven't got a health bar for him.
Okay.
So when right, okay. So yeah, when that guy died, I regained hit points equal to my warlock level plus charisma modifier. So I didn't have any to gain, did I?
No, you're on full health.
But yeah, this guy doesn't get the curse. So I should have. Oh no, I can't. I can only cast that once per long rest anyway. So yeah, he's got plus. He should have 2 more health than what he's got. Sorry. That's it. Just stay right there.
Okay, these werewolves are now just becoming unaggressive and falling out of the fight. They've given up, and their main focus now is just this dead
Matriarch.
They're dead
Thing.
Mama.
leader, bitch, hoe. Hops up onto the altar, sniffing the dead body and howling in sorrow. Aros's turn.
Aros, he steps back and then just swings his mace up into the jaw of the cat-like being in front of him, and says, "The Great Galloper does not have a path for you."
Your dice. The clean hit knocks the werewolf flying into the air, launching him backwards into the pew, which smashes into splinters as the hulking body of the beast slams down into it and falls lifeless to the floor.
Okay, I can move now, can I? As well.
Yep.
Seeing the other cats, they seem to be mourning the death of the lady, or what's her name, Berea. He steps up behind one of them and attempts to just sort of stroke it.
The beast snarls, its nose raised at the touch.
He says, "The Great Galloper wants to guide you."
The snarls grow stronger. It bares its teeth. You can sense it's suggesting that you leave it to its sorrow. It doesn't want to be disturbed, but it doesn't seem to want to be your friend.
Okay. Aris, he senses this and just sort of nods, and he just moves away to this pew a little bit, and then it's the end of his go.
Okay, it's a dead werewolf, so Rizal's dead as well. Gonk.
Move over one, and I'm gonna twat him with the horny stuff.
I thought you were an animal lover.
Yeah, but what do you expect?
Where did the thug missus go?
Huh?
Yeah, he
Thug
must
was-
have.
He was after me.
Who?
Who's that?
Thug.
Old Fug.
Oh yeah, he did. He's just bemused and in the dark and unknown now. He couldn't even think about making a move. Hmm.
Bloody hell.
Sow snap. Is he still here?
Yeah, we'll try and hit.
Oh, there you are.
Ah,
Still standing. It's just taking the blows now. It's mourning, overpowering its senses. It doesn't seem to even care to live.
as he finishes his attack, again he throws his voice in the old hag's voice and just goes, "Bad kitty, bite yourself."
It doesn't respond.
Okay. Worth a go.
Upon hearing the voice, you can just see its sorrow grow, and it just seems more and more lost and in despair.
There you go, that's my go done.
Mac uses booming blade on Mr. Floppy, and Swings at the bald guy once again. One of these would be a crit. Not yet. 6 damage. No. 11 damage.
Okay. Is that your go?
Yeah.
So the thug just shouts out in desperation, "Boss! Boss! Boss! He's sticking me!" And just blindly swings in front of him. Why has he got? I know that's you. So why has he got claws? With his long sword at a disadvantage. Misses.
Oh,
Swinging in the dark.
and he just misses.
He's a deft fighter using only his hearing for senses. He manages to get some pretty close swings in, but Slack Panther, being aware in the dark, manages to avoid any damage. I'll get you yet, you fiend! Aros.
He's seeing the cats are just obviously totally overwhelmed with grief. He steps over this fallen pew, and he kind of motions to his fellow adventurers, Sal and Gonk, where perhaps we should leave them be. That's the end of his go.
Gonk wants the XP. There you go. Oh, it's because he's not dead. So, Gonk.
Gotta kill him. It's gotta kill him.
It does. He dies. I was like, just
Bloody
fighting without
hell.
words now. Just
Yeah,
in it
right.
for the money.
That's the end of my go. I'm happy to let the other two live.
To mourn the loss of their great leader. Okay. Sow Snap.
I say Gonk may be prepared to let him live, but all jacked up, sail snaps, just lost it and just start swinging.
It's a hit.
I have no idea what's going on down there, just as much as you can't see.
The slash is so great and so deep that it draws a deep wedge of flesh and blood that sprays back into Sail Snap's face, onto his beak. It drips down into his nostril to the back of his throat, and he feels that immediate hit of taste. He recognises that taste anywhere. That's the same taste as the great, beautiful hit that he gets from the good stuff in the pouch.
A drip.
Yeah.
As he just looks at the beast and goes to hit again. Good stuff, and that's the end of his go.
Slack. Oops.
Slack keeps the soldier on his toes. Moves one square. And once again, uses Booming Blade on Mr. Floppy.
Misses.
Oh, a 1 and a 7 I got there. That's it.
The thug hears the blows coming, and even in the dark, he manages to dodge them. I know you're there. Swings again with his longsword in an attempt to hit him blindly in the dark, but misses. Aros.
I'm guessing I can probably hear the commotion coming from where Slap Panther is now.
Yeah, I guess you can hear the shuffling of feet and the swishing of blades.
Okay, I look at Gonk and I was just like, "Where's Slack?"
I'll just nod my head in the direction of that way, towards where he is.
All right, okay. Eros just nods, and then moves to here, and then looks around. That's the end of his go.
So looking around, you see this empty room, and you see some solid stone steps that seem to descend at the back, and you can hear some low murmuring coming from that direction.
Okay.
Gonk.
I'm going to go with.
Oh, Gonk's changed his tune now. No longer let
Oh.
them live, is he?
If he's trying to kill him, then I'm just going to go similar.
It's a good hit.
Oh, fuck's sake. Pointless.
I'll put you out of your misery, and I'll let you. The beasts in their own misery just give up on life, and they just curl up on the floor, give up and die.
Yay. HP.
Overcome with grief.
Yeah, just overcome with pure grief, and it seems like that lady, she was the life force in their blood. Like they were almost born to follow her, and without her, life wasn't even worth living. Like a candle going out, they just curl up and die.
Ah, that's sad.
Yeah. Cool. Who's still alive then? It's just the.
Just the
Just
bold bodyguard guy.
Bodyguard with Slack Panthers dancing within the dark. So Snaps go.
Seeing the creatures curl up and die, Snap just starts. Having felt that hit from them before, he starts pecking at them, trying to get some more of that blood to get the hit back, and just lose it.
The freshness of it as well is like even more overpowering, and he just can't help himself. You just feel more and more of that buzz.
And he just stands up and looks around, and just goes, "Good stuff, good stuff," and that's the end of his go.
Slack.
Oh no! It's gonna be here all night. Slack's starting to wonder if he can even see in the dark.
Yeah, this lonely thug is now just a pest. See how much he can drag you down before any other further encounters. He's gonna attempt to retaliate. I knew you couldn't take me. Even in darkness, I will defeat you. Swings with his longsword. Come on. Ah, rolling
That's a
a one.
critical fail.
Yeah, he doesn't notice the table next to him in the pitch blackness, and he catches the tip of his blade as he swings. And with the full force, his pommel's released from his hand. It slips and just flies out across the room, and he's left there with no weapon in his hand, just standing there. Ah, my blade! He shouts. Aros.
Aros, he starts to move forward, then realizes he's forgotten something. And he starts making his way back into here. I forgot my rod of alertness. And that's his go over.
Gonk.
Okay, I'll move up there.
Snap.
Sail Snap just all jacked up, just runs. Oh, is it allowing me to move? Just runs over to these doors to try and explore further. Just runs over there, and that's the end of his go.
Okay, Slack. Slack hears the blade fly across the room, and he hears the bodyguard scream, "You win! You win! It's done!" Seems to be offering ceasefire.
I'm going to improvise and interact with an object and tie his shoelaces to each other.
Brilliant.
So, have we got much more of the story to go?
I do. I'm gonna have to call it a night in a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out whether I kill this guy or whether I try and get information from him.
Well, we still got the gang leaders unconscious, isn't he? He's not dead. So we could
well,
maybe
you could from if we leave it here, we could finish it in one session next time.
Can we though?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
And then Rob might
Right.
be back as well.
What's the XP?
well. Let me just call the combat over, and apart from the thug guy, I'll give you the XP for all the others. We leave you. I left Rizal unconscious. Do you want to kill him, or do you want him unconscious? You will get the XP for him, actually. I think. Let's see what it does when I end the combat.
I think leave him unconscious, and we can maybe question him when he.
Next week, if we feel like today.
Right, it's saying 3,150 because Rizal was worth 1,800. Oh fuck! It went anyway. And the werewolves were worth 450 each. The crone was worth nothing. So what's that?
Oh, poor Maria.
So it's 1,800 plus 1,800, isn't it? So I don't know why that thought. So it's 3,600 split between
4.
3,600. Is that right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,600. Divide among players. So 900 each. There you go.
Nice.
Ah. You have enough XP to level up, lovely.
Oh, everyone's leveling up.
Oh.
I'll do it next week.
Brilliant. I'll just sync everyone back now so that you can
Yeah.
do it.
I didn't level up.
How far away are you?
Go.
I'll let you. Go on, you can level up. I'll give you extra. I'll give you extra considering you killed him on your own. 'Cause really, you should be getting all of the XP for that. So just level up.
Do we level up on D&D Beyond, then
To be
it pulls
fair,
through next time?
yeah, I can't remember what I did or didn't sync. Let me just sync everything back, and then you can level up for next time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how much XP should we all have now?
6,400, I think, would make you level 5.
We will
okay.
get there.
I mean, you're not going to go much above that.
No.
Unless we carry them on, so you might as well just put yourself to level 5 and carry from there.
Cool. All right. Then.
Tip top.
Can't remember how to sync it back now. Oh yeah, press this button.
Right, I'll catch you lot in a bit then.
Alright, speech limit.
All right,
Good
cheers,
night.
mate.
Same chat. Bye.
Good night.
Oh, I'll have to sort that tomorrow. Right, I have to do it
All
tomorrow.
right. No worries.
Someone remind me in the week or ask me in the week if I've done it so that I remember to do it.
Okay.
Will do.
No worries. Good little sesh.
Yeah.
Full of what we love. Combat. Yeah. Boy.
It wasn't supposed to be that much combat.
There's never supposed to be that much combat.
I know. I knew it would be.
Combat.
Really. We knew it would be, really. Oh, how could it not be?
We are your atypical murder hobos. We can't help ourselves.
If
We're
there's
just
a
an
fight to be had, we'll be
Yeah.
having it.
We're just all for the action and RPG. That's what it is. Oh, we did a little bit of chatting. Just a little bit.
It was a bit chatty.
Trying to get Offerton involved, but he's obviously, yeah,
Oh, he's a pussy, mate.
as much use as chocolate teapot.
He's a massive pussy.
Well, I'm glad we actually got a session in.
Yeah, well, that's it. We just need one more to find out the big
These-
home truths. Da, da,
Yeah.
da.